Hi guys, it's Barbara with Quartz Rose Tarot. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you're notified when I upload new content. This reading is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Let's get into the energy for Taurus. If you're looking for all 12 signs, they're at the back of the video. So let's get into the energy for Taurus. You could be manifesting overcoming some obstacles here from the past. Maybe it had to do with a choice, and somebody here is needing strength. King of Wands. You may be in that King of Wands mode. I see it. I want it. It's mine. I feel like with this, something came full circle, and you're a little like guarded about it. Just watching. King of Pentacles. There you are, just watching. Not talking. You're just got your eye on something. You're looking at the past. You're silently like these two would be like the hermit. You know, you're looking back at past mistakes, not talking, keeping it to yourself. You're manifesting overcoming an obstacle from the past, though. May have been a choice, and somebody's needing strength. King of Wands to come full circle. I feel like this is you feeling kind of guarded about something. It may have to do with the Cancer, Pisces, or Scorpio. Somebody who's obsessed with a broken heart. You're being very strategic. Not showing emotion. It has to do with deception and you moving forward. Wow. Taurus, what's going on? You got the 1111 under the bottom of the deck. What does Taurus need to know, please? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? What does Taurus need to know? Okay. Okay, so let's see. You got the Magician here. I feel like you're manifesting walking away from something. You may block somebody. This could be blocking energy. It also could be overcoming obstacles. So you're manifesting blocking somebody, walking away, Emperor energy. You're in that Emperor energy, like you're taking control. You're it's your way or the highway. Has to do with something from the past in a relationship and a choice for a new passionate beginning. Somebody's needing strength for their own wish fulfillment. King of Wands in this case would be the Emperor in a lower vibration, wanting to move on. So you're walking away from a relationship because you want to have sex with somebody else? I feel like something's come full circle here and you're standing your ground or blocking something and you're kind of guarded and defensive. You're like defensive about the third party. So you're like very guarded. Look, something has come full circle and you are blocking somebody because you're protecting a third party. You're watching somebody obsessed, you're watching something toxic. You're spying, you're gathering information, truthful conversation, whatever this is, it has to do with the devil energy, and you wanting to speak a truth. You're not speaking, though. You're not speaking. You're trying to master your emotions here, and you're looking at past mistakes, wanting to come out on top. You're wanting to come out on top here, maybe in your ego a little bit. There is something, Queen of Cups, obsessed with a broken heart. I want to see what's this devil energy that Taurus is watching, spying. Oh. Now, I had somebody in the comments tell me every time you see the Magician, you think somebody's doing black magic. Well, let me explain something to you. when you have the devil and you have the magician, that means the devil's magic or somebody's obsessive possessive manifesting something toxic and something, it could go both ways here. This is not something to take lightly. This is absolutely not something talking. You may have seen somebody doing magic here. You may have seen somebody do magic here. That's the bottom line. And this is about them speaking the truth. Somebody's mastering their emotions. They're not talking about it though, but they do want to come out on top. You have a Queen of Cups. There's obsessed with broken heart. Now, are you walking away from somebody that you felt like was trying to control you with magic or whatever this is? They're coming in as a Queen of Wands. Now, unless you're with an Aries, Leo, or a Sag, and again, in the comments, I have to make a note of this. The Queen of Wands can be the mistress. The Queen of Wands can be a sorcerer. She is also an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. If you're not dealing with an Aries, Leo, or Sag, this is the card that represents somebody who is interfering in a situation, whether it be with magic or with sex or whatever. This is the mistress card. So, guys, on the comments, you can flip it, switch it, take it how it resonates with you. But when you come in the comments and you make a comment like, I only look at the Queen of Wands like she's somebody this or that. No, I don't. If you're dealing with an Aries, Leo, or a Sag, you're dealing with an Aries, Leo, or a Sag. Okay. But if you're not, this card represents somebody who's interfering in the situation. This Queen of Wands is out in the cold because of a harsh truth being spoken. Right? And now working on something. They're working on something that's hidden. They're working on their magic, right? They're working on the illusion. Yeah, you can't make that up. This is divine timings at play here. And for a new beginning. I feel like you may have busted somebody in the midst of doing something you didn't realize they did. So if they worked on magic, you didn't realize that they did this. You may have caught them in the act of doing this. You may feel like that's why this other person is obsessed with broken heart, like they've done something to this person. But I feel like you're still being very strategic here. You're not showing emotion. You're kind of plotting and planning. It had to do with deception. You're like being strategic where this deception was concerned to move away from it. You're moving away from somebody you caught in the act of doing something to harm somebody else through the movement of energy. That's what magic is. It's the movement of energy, whether it is in the dark or the light. It's still trying to affect somebody's free will. Okay. Now, you caught this person in the act and you're being strategic about getting the hell out of Dodge. I feel like someone's got remorse and they're going to tell you that. They feel like this is a really strong relationship that can reconcile with communication. So, but I feel like you see something from a different perspective when you caught them when you were watching, right? I feel like this is them telling you one thing and you're going, no, no, no. I saw it from a different perspective, what I saw. I'm seeing things differently because of what I saw. So let's get some cards on this. What does Taurus need to know? Wisdom, trust, and potential. Under the bottom of the deck, flexibility. I don't think you want to be flexible here because you know what they've done. I feel like this wisdom, you know what they've done. Whatever this is, trust and potential. It may have had the potential for something. You may have trusted this person, but I feel like that's kind of over right now. You kind of like, what are you doing and why are you doing it? So when you catch somebody in the act of doing something, some nonsense like that, it's not okay. This situation involves a marriage. Your love life was ascending to a higher level of commitment. You may have been engaged or married to this person, but you saw their deception. Somebody is wearing a false mask in the relationship. You may have thought that this person was your everything, and then you realize it's a false mask, right? Wow. Okay, let's See what else we got, Taurus. What else do we have for Taurus? The runner. I feel like that's you. I feel like that's you, Taurus. Right? Like sudden change. Sudden change. Okay. Um, Shocking news, surprise. Okay, something happened suddenly that caused you to run, right? This is what this is, right? Girl talk. Time with friends, moving on, happy single, living in the moment, having fun. Someone's expressing their love in a love message, thinking of you, letting you know. What this is, Taurus, is you hitting the gas. Whatever you saw scared the hell out of you, and you went like, I'm out of here. I'm out of here. I don't want to deal with this. But this person maybe act like they're out with their friends, not even a bit bothered. They're going to be calling you, reaching out, telling you they love you, this and that. I feel like you see it differently. You're like, no, I'm not interested in this kind of everything is smooth sailing. That's what they're going to tell you. Open your heart to joy and reflect and redirect your energy. I feel like you're not. They might tell you everything will be fine, nothing's going to happen, this or that. You don't believe it. I don't feel like you believe a word this person's telling you, Taurus. I feel like you busted somebody in the middle of doing something very, very harmful, because it can be very harmful to other people. And I almost like you can't believe your eyes. And you running, you getting the hell out of Dodge when you saw that, because you're like, wow, it's almost like you wanted to get away. Just ground your energy, protect your energy. Once you ground your energy, you protect yourself from their nonsense. You can reflect it back to them, and let it go. Don't think about it. Don't get in your head about it, because then you kind of manifest it when you do that. I would just kind of, you're going about your day. Get going about your day after catching somebody in the act of it. So, guys, I am going to get you all 12 signs, and then we will be done. So let me get this. I'm trying to get over this head cold, so my voice is a little off. So, Holy Spirit, angel spirits, and guides, give me the energy for Taurus, and then give me the energy of all 12 signs around Taurus. So, you're very trapped in your head whether or not you should hold on or hold back. It's like, I feel like you're cutting something out. You're kind of in two mindsets. You're trying to make a decision to cut something out, and you're using your head versus your heart. And you may be holding back, or you may make a decision to cut out holding on. So let me get all 12 signs around Taurus, starting with Aries. If you're dealing with Aries, there's a lot of drama around the Empress. If somebody's jealous of the Empress, if you're dealing with another Taurus, somebody may be walking away from a Ten of Cups. If you're dealing with a Gemini, someone feels betrayed by an option. If you're dealing with a Cancer, somebody's looking back at past mistakes, wanting to move forward. They're wanting to get past the past mistakes. If you're dealing with a Leo, there's a Tower moment with a reconciliation. Something has fallen apart, and now they want to reconcile. If you're dealing with a Virgo, there's justice and a victory. Somebody's coming back from this battle victoriously, wanting justice in a situation, or there will be justice and a victory here. If you're dealing with a Virgo, if you're dealing with a Libra, Libra's back and forth about their Two of Cups. If you're dealing with a Scorpio, Somebody from the past is brokenhearted. If you're dealing with a Sagittarius, there's a lot of communication about resting and recovering. If you're dealing with a Capricorn, somebody's waiting to move on. If you're dealing with an Aquarius, somebody's obsessed with being with you. And if you're dealing with a Pisces, somebody is manifesting a reconciliation. So guys, that's all I have for you. If that resonates with you, please leave me a comment down below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. And I hope you have a wonderful week.